very briefly, after Terre Haute, I took a job with a small family-owned company in Sioux City, Iowa, and it was about a 60-year-old company, and it was on the second generation of the family that was running it at the time, and they had a horrible union situation with the machinist union, and so I got the job because I had a strong background. I was human resources manager, but I was there because I was labor relations heavy, and so and we had a strike there too. Well, the strike occurred before I started. The strike started at just about the time I was hired, and they had an outside consultant who was negotiating the contract when the strike hit, and then I came to work virtually during the strike. My first day in the office, I had to cross a picket line. So, and I went to the table, but I knew nothing of the background or anything. Yeah, I went to Sioux City, Iowa, with a private company, and I was only with them for a year, and long before that year was up, I could see it was a mistake for me to go there because the job just wasn't enough to bite on. It didn't, it paid well. It was a very comfortable life. A lot of perks went with it, and I reported to the president, who also owned the company, in a small town. When I bought a house, when I moved there, and he said, well, getting a mortgage for your house will be no problem. You just go down and see so-and-so at the bank. And I said, well, I want to bring all. He said, you don't have to worry about anything. He says, I own the bank. So, my mortgage was automatic, but professionally, I wouldn't have grown any, and it wasn't a challenge.